Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to add a little wrinkle to my layout that I usually play. For those of you that have watched me before, I'm going to just show you real quick, and the ones that haven't seen it. The ones that have watched me before know that I like to lay out 22 across with a $10 don't pass. And recently I've actually, and the reason I do that is because if the 7 hits, you're going to end up losing only $12 from this layout here because you'll get paid 10. Okay, and then this would go to the house. But I've also been adding in a wrinkle. I've been throwing in $1 on the hard 4 and the hard 10. That way, if a 4 or 10 hits, I have a chance to actually make some money if it's the hard 4. Because the only other way a 4 or a 10 can hit is 6-4 or 3-1. And then I've been throwing $1 on any craps. So in all reality, if a 7 hits, I basically lose $15. Instead of $25 because I earned $10 for the don't pass. But the wrinkle I'm going to add to it, because I've been throwing quite a bit of 7s, so I'm not making any money. I've been losing even with this layout, is I'm actually going to throw a $30 lay bet on the 10. Okay, so the only number that could hurt me in theory would be the 6-4 would be my biggest loss, because that would take $30. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just practice to see how it works out. Is I'm going to actually lay the 6-4 as my set to throw, because like I said, I've always felt that in theory, if you're trying to hit something and you're not a good thrower, then you shouldn't be able to hit it. So I really want to avoid this 10, the 6-4. So I'm going to throw the 6-4 set. See if I can't hit a few inside numbers before I hit the 7. But when the 7 hits, I'll win 14 plus 10. So I'll win $24 and I'll lose this $25. So I'll only be down $1 if the 7 hits. So hopefully I could build by hitting right here. And this will help from me losing the money like I had been because the 7 was hitting. So let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. All right. Hopefully this works, and then I'll take it to the casino and give it a shot. But I'm starting with a $100 bankroll, $10 on the don't pass. Okay, so let's see what happens. Watch me throw a freaking 10 right off the bat, a 6-4. Okay, a 5. All right, so the point's going to be a 5. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay out my 22 across. And I'm going to go ahead and play the hard 10, hard 4, and the any craps. So in theory, the only thing that I'm not going to win money on is an 11 or a 6-4 or a 1-3. Okay? Everything else I should win money on. So let me get a 25 chip for this. And I'm going to lay the 30 on the 10. All right, so let's see if this layout works. And this is what they say about, trying to get some practice. Go out and practice and see what happens with these dice sets or the layouts that you like to lay out. But let's see what happens here. Throwing a 6-4. Okay, there's a 3, craps 3. So right there, that's where I win. I'll win 8 for 1, so I'm just going to take 7. If you watch my last live video, this layout worked, but I wasn't laying the 10. But this other layout worked perfect because there was a lot of craps numbers being thrown. So if you watch my last live video, you'll see that this layout worked pretty good. But I just wanted to add the lay bet in there, so it really helps with when the 7 hits. Okay, there's the hard 4. So you can see here now I'm going to win $7 for that because it's 8 for 1 on mine. Okay, so I'm going to actually just take 6. Because I'm going to leave it up. Okay, so what has hit so far? The 5 was the point, the hard 4 hit, and there was a 3 that hit. So we'll mark them. Okay, and I'm throwing the 6-4, 4-6, which is the easy 10, which I definitely don't want to hit. I don't want to hit the easy 10, so I'm hoping that if I throw that 6-4, 4-6, it won't land on the 6-4. Okay, so now I hit the point. Okay, so I'll lose this $10. So I'll just take it from my winnings. So far I'm only up $3. All right, on the come out roll, I'm gonna leave my hard ways on, but I'm turning off the inside. Okay, so hard ways are on, inside, my 22 inside is off. Okay, 8 is the new point. All right, everything is working now. And of course the lay bet is always on, so if I would have thrown a 7, then that would have been fine. I would have covered my don't pass. Okay, 7 out. So this is where this layout helps me here. Okay, this layout helps me right here because I win 14 and I win 10. So that's 24 I win, and I lose this 22. So it's 22, 23, 24, 25. So I lose 25 and I win 24. So I only ended up losing $1 on that, which is really nice because before I was going backwards, losing money. Okay, so let's take these down and we'll start again, give it another shot. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave my lay bet up. Hopefully I don't hit that 10, but if a 7 hits, I'm actually gonna make some money. So I'm laying the 10 and I'm throwing the easy 10, hopefully so it don't hit the easy 10. That's really the number I don't want to hit. Okay, point is a 6. Okay, lay the 22. And the hard 4, hard 10. Any craps. Okay, so if you're wondering why I do the any craps, it's just in case like the 2, 3, or 12 hit, I win the $7. I do the hard 4, hard 10 because there's only one other way to make a 10 and a 4, so I have half the ways covered to make that. And if I hit any of the inside numbers, I do lose this, but I win $7, so really I win $6 on every roll. And then I'll also get the extra if craps numbers roll. And I'll make an adjustment if I'm not throwing a ton of craps numbers, or you know, I lay this out with someone else throwing and they're not throwing a ton of craps numbers, then I'll take that $1 off the any craps and save it. But for now, I just want to see how my rolls are going. Okay, there's the 7. So right there, this is what was killing me the other day at the casino. Is I would throw a number and establish a point, and then either the very next number or the number after, I was throwing 7s. So I just kept losing $12, losing 12, losing 12. Sometimes I'd establish a point, and then I would throw, say, and I wasn't covering these yet, kind of hadn't adjusted to this. So then say I would throw a 4 on my next roll, and then I'd throw a 7. So I was never hitting my inside numbers to collect anything before I was 7ing out, which was making me lose $12 pretty much every time that I threw. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. How can I combat losing that $12 every time I throw? And this is what I come up with, laying the 10 and throwing the 10, hopefully so I don't hit the 10. And hopefully I'll hit a few inside numbers. But you'll see right here, in this case, I'm basically going to lose $1 instead of 12. So I'm okay with that. You know, hopefully I can get on a hot roll and I'll actually start hitting some of these numbers here. And I get this, and I'm going to take 15 for 1 for that. Okay, so here we go again. Okay, come out roll. 6, 4, 4, 6. That's what I'm throwing. Why? just because I don't want to throw an easy 10. That's the only reason why. I don't know what numbers are going to come up for me. I'm just hoping that since I'm setting it that way, that number won't come up, so it helps me. Okay, hard 8. So I got to go 22 inside. Any craps. So any number that I hit actually helps me out. That way if it sevens out, you know, I'm still kind of having a chance to win. So hopefully now I'll hit a few inside numbers. It's a 9. Okay, so we hit the 9. I'll put this lay bet up higher. Point is 8. Hit a 9. So I get $7 for the 9. I lose this dollar, so actually I'm only going to collect $6 because I would lose this, but I'm going to keep that up. Ooh, and there's the 6-4, so I still threw a 6-4. So that really hurts there because I lose the 30 now. All right, so let's just let it play out. Because if I buy in for $100, I basically only have this 30 left. I could actually, you know what? Let's still do it. I'm going to 25 chip, and let's throw it back up there. So that really hurt. Okay, and there's a 4. Okay, so I lose this and don't win anything. And I lose this. I actually lost that twice because of the 10 that just went. So let's put these back up. All right, I need to start hitting some numbers that will actually pay me. There's the 7. That don't pay me nothing. Okay, so I win 14. I'm going to take 15 for that. Give the bank 1, so that's 14. And then 10 for this. All right, wipe all this out. Okay, and these go away now. So, let's see, I got 25, 30, 35, 40 plus 30, so I'm at $70. I'm down 30 bucks right now, so it's not really going good for me yet. But sometimes that happens. Hopefully we can make a little bit of a comeback here. It saved me a couple times, but it actually bit me once. So as long as I can stay away from that 6-4 more than not, like hopefully I'll start hitting some inside numbers. Okay, there's a hard 4. So the point is 4. Okay, I've got that laid. Throw 5 on the hard 10, 1 on the hard 4, 1 on any craps. And 22 inside. Okay, I gotta start making some money here, or else I'm gonna have to take that off to use it, or else pull more money out of my pocket. So let's see if we can't get on a roll here for some actual winning. Okay, there's a hard 8. Hard 8 will pay 7 minus 1, so I'm just going to take 6 so I can leave that up. So that pays okay, and there's the 4. That's the point. So I can't be having that happen either. That hurts me. When the point hits, I lose the hard 4. I need to hit more numbers than just 1 before the point or the 7. So I lose this. Okay, I lose this. I'm going to take this down and get some 1s so I could keep everything the same. Get a 5 for that. Place that. I'll put this 4 on the hard 10 to cover that. Okay, here we go. Come out, roll. Seven out. So that actually is good on the come out for me now, because of course these are off during the come out roll. I would lose this and this. Actually, it's not so good because I only get 14 back for that. So, okay, so these are gone. So now I have enough to put this and this here. But it did save me from losing everything. Okay, easy 10. That crushes me, man. So I'm actually going backwards. Let's see if I can build with what I have here. Since I'm still throwing those 10s, I'm going to go ahead and throw my hard set, see if I can't bring myself back. Okay, dice off the table. Okay, there's a 9. Since I don't have any craps because I'm low on money, then I'll get my $7 for that. Alright. Go ahead and just take these down to 1 unit. Okay, there's a 5. So 5 pays 7. Nine. 9 pays 7. Another 9. It's another 7. So I got 20. 1, 2, 5. Okay, so here's $30 right here. I'm going to turn these 2 into 2 reds. And then I'm going to turn this into 1 green. And I'm going to go ahead and lay the 10 again. So I'm laying the 10 now. Okay, hard 8. Hard 8 wins 7. I'm going to go ahead and throw a 5 up here on that 10 to cover that lay bet. Let's go ahead and go back to how we were working before. Seems like the hard way set's working better for me than throwing the 10. Okay, and there's a 9. Okay, since I'm playing the any craps, I would lose that, so I'm only going to collect 6 instead of 7 for that, because I would just replace it. Eight. Easy 8. Okay. I'd win 7 and lose 1, so I'm going to collect 6. Mark the 8. Okay, hard 6. Oops, I accidentally bumped that. It was a hard 6. It's there. Okay, so mark the 6. I would get paid 7, but I have that, so I'm only going to take 6. Eight again. All right, the 8 pays 7 minus 1 equals 6. Okay, so now I'm on a good roll here. I'm doing pretty good now. This is what you hope for here. Okay, 9. Okay, so 9 pays 7 minus 1 is 6. Okay, 7 out. So, alright, so this is where laying the 10 really helps out. Because I get 14 here, I'm going to just take 15, put $1 over here, so I get 15 here, get 10 here, well 14, so that's $24, okay, and then I lose 25. I actually lost 30 that time because the way I had it laid out. So I ended up losing 6 on that roll. So let's see where we're at now. There's 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So I'm still down $1. So, I mean, I don't know if laying the 10 helps a ton, but I guess it kind of does because, I mean, I'm still in the game. I don't know, I might have to find something else to adjust with, but shoot, I don't know how long I played. I'm down $5, but it looked like I was back on the upswing. So, all right, guys, take care.